Oh God, it's so muddy. Oh, this is awful. Ah. What? What's up? So, I'm filming this video on my way home from work because that is literally how much time I have to make this video a thing. I wanted to share with you the last horror story for this year's Swarley, and it is a personal horror story. That's why I'm using my phone, make it all personal feeling, you know? You dig? This horror story started when I first went to college. Film school, naturally. You guys knew that. It was in the first month of film school. Our class was assigned to film a big student convention. Hundreds of people, special guests, concerts, there was a magician, there was all sorts of stuff. We were there to film the whole thing, and we were live streaming it, we were broadcasting it on projectors, all that kind of thing. So we had a huge setup. It was a busy thing we were working on. And this was within our first month. So not only was it super busy, but we weren't super trained in this. So it was really stressful for a lot of us. It was a really big week, okay? It was tough, it was hard. So that started on, I think it was Sunday or Monday or whatever. And then we finished up on Friday. We had been working 13, 14-hour shifts every day. And then when we weren't working, we were at home figuring out different ways to solve problems and fix things and dumping footage and erasing SD cards. It was a mess. Home now. I'm gonna go into my bedroom and finish the story. Okay, so it was this whole week. It was this whole busy week, right? And on Friday, after everything was finally finished, we decided to have a celebration, a party. Hey, we did it. We concluded it all up. It's all finished. We did a great job. Hey! High five the screen when I do that, please. We had all just gotten our student loan money. We were rich, as we thought we were. And yeah, we wanted to have a party. So we did, and it was great. I picked up a 26er of rum and said to myself, this is gonna last me for the next month or so, because I didn't drink very much back then. I bought Sunny D to mix with my rum because Sunny D and rum is delicious. So I made Sunny D and rum, and I made the mistake of letting someone else mix my drinks for me. Don't ever do this. So yeah, this friend of mine was mixing my drinks for me, making them stronger than I normally would. Plus, I didn't know how much I was consuming, because with Sunny D and rum, you don't know how much you're consuming because you can't taste the alcohol. Fast forward to later the evening when I find out that 26er I wanted to save for the whole month was gone. Now I don't know if I consumed the whole 26er or if everybody else was drinking my drink, or I have no idea. All I know is that I have never been that intoxicated in my entire life. Haven't been since. I'd also like to point out that myself and Manny back then didn't really know each other. At one point that night, I went up to him and said, you know what, drunkenly, you know what, man, we've known each other for like a whole month and we haven't given each other a hug yet. And I gave him a hug. And that was like one of our first interactions. Really strange. Myself and Manny were sharing a bedroom. Different beds. You miler people, get that out of your head. We had 2 queen beds to ourselves. It was fantastic. Manny was over on the left in his bed. I was in the right in my bed. Everything around me was spinning like that. I put my foot on the floor, didn't stop it. I tried to spin with it. That didn't help. So I had the spins, and the spins make me sick. And I got sick in the bed on the pristine white sheets that they had us lying in. And Manny was still awake. First thing I do is I look over to Manny and I'm like, dude, it's okay, I'm fine. I got this. Don't clean this up. I'm gonna clean this up. And Manny, of course, looks at me and he's like, I'm not gonna clean that up. Why would you say that? I'm not cleaning up your vomit. That's disgusting. I don't even know you. So I get up and I stumble into the bathroom, grab some paper towel, handfuls of paper towel, and I go back into the room and I clean up the sick. It's stained. Of course it's stained, the white sheets. So I like tucked bits of the sheets underneath the bed farther to make the stains go away. So I had this huge ball then of gross paper towel. So I then took the paper towel and drunkenly, not knowing what to do with it, put it in the toilet and tried to flush it. That didn't work. I got stuck about halfway down, as it would, and the toilet bowl started to rise up with water, and then it started to overflow with water onto the floor. Now, me, still being drunk, not knowing what to do, came up with the best possible solution to fix this situation. I got sick again in the toilet, to which it then just poured out onto the floor. So I started freaking out. I started panicking. So I grabbed the plunger and I start going at the toilet. The paper towel won't go down. There's sick all over the floor now. I'm still sick. I get the spins again. So I sit down next to the bathtub, plunger in my hand, and I try to, you know, I try to get the spins to stop. And they do. But I fall asleep right there next to the bathtub, plunger in hand, falling asleep, water spilling out still, sick everywhere. Bang, bang, bang on the door. Here's Manny. You okay in there? And I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, everything's fine. Sick everywhere, toilet still flowing. Can't fix it. So I grab more paper towel, start cleaning up the water off the floor, cleaning the sick off the floor, cleaning everything up, and I take that and I put that in the garbage. I don't put that in the toilet, and I just kind of, I just close the lid of the toilet. The next morning, told Manny the whole thing. We leave the toilet as it is, still clogged, still full of sick. We just left the toilet seat down and left. We also left the sheets tucked in so they wouldn't notice the stain. And then we went back to college and became besties. And that is my own personal horror story. That is why you'll never see me get incredibly drunk, because I don't ever want to go through that again. And no one ever should. Leave your personal horror story down in the comments below. I'm interested to see if anybody else has had any similar situations like this. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm actually filming this on my phone. Tonight we're headed down to the Rock House at 9 p.m. If you see this video in time, come on down. Our 48-hour Horror Fest film Straw Man is premiering there tonight. Audience votes. If we win, we get a bunch of cool stuff, and it's going to be amazing. But if you can't make it down, tomorrow's Swarley video is Straw Man. So get excited for that, and I will see you guys with that tomorrow. Bye. Blech. Just vomited everywhere. It was nasty.
They did the mash. They did the Swarley mash.
Swarley mash.
It was a YouTube smash.
The Swarley mash.
You'll subscribe in a flash.
The Swarley mash.
They did the Swarley mash. Oh, the Swarley mash.
The Swarley mash.
It's a YouTube
The
smash.
Swarley mash.
You'll subscribe in a flash.
The Swarley mash.